Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a tiny squirrel named Scurry. Scurry was known for his mischievous antics and playful nature, but he had a heart as pure as gold. One sunny morning, while playing near a grove of oak trees, Scurry stumbled upon a shiny acorn. His eyes sparkled with excitement as he picked it up. "Wow! This is the most beautiful acorn I've ever seen," Scurry exclaimed, holding it tightly in his tiny paws. As he continued to explore, Scurry noticed a group of forest animals gathered around a clearing. Curious, he scampered over to see what was happening. To his surprise, the animals were discussing a missing bag of nuts that belonged to Mrs. Owl. "Someone must have taken them," Mrs. Owl hooted sadly, her large eyes filled with worry. Scurry's heart sunk as he remembered the shiny acorn he had found earlier. A pang of guilt washed over him as he realized that it could have belonged to Mrs. Owl. Without hesitation, Scurry stepped forward and confessed, "I found a shiny acorn earlier, but I didn't know it belonged to you, Mrs. Owl. I'm sorry for taking it without asking." The other animals gasped in astonishment, impressed by Scurry's honesty. Mrs. Owl smiled warmly and said, "Thank you for being honest, Scurry. That acorn is indeed mine, and I appreciate you returning it." Scurry felt a wave of relief wash over him as he handed the acorn back to Mrs. Owl. Although he felt a bit sad to part with the shiny treasure, he knew that doing the right thing was more important. From that day on, Scurry became known as the honest little squirrel of the forest. His friends admired him for his integrity and trusted him more than ever before. As time passed, Scurry learned that honesty always pays off in the end. He felt proud knowing that he had done the right thing and had earned the respect of his fellow forest dwellers. And so, the little squirrel's act of honesty not only brought joy to his heart but also served as a valuable lesson for everyone in the forest. They learned that being truthful and owning up to mistakes is the noblest thing one can do. And whenever Scurry looked up at the trees and saw the sun shining through the leaves, he knew that his honesty had made the world a brighter place for all who lived in it.